guys, welcome back to Bougie Doll Life. My name is Katrina, and today we're going to give this doll that I got from the thrift store a makeover. She is missing some of her hair, so we're rerouting her to give her small locks, kind of like sister locks, and then we're going to be fixing the paint on her face and her lip and her eyebrow and just clean her up a little bit and give her a made to move body. So if you guys want to see that, just keep on watching. So this doll, I got her at the thrift store. If you haven't seen my thrift store haul, I will put it in the description box down below. Let's go ahead and get started with her makeover. Okay, so I completely pulled out all of the doll's hair. It was fairly easy, so I really do like that. So yeah, and then I took her head off the neck peg. The neck peg actually cracked. I think this doll is a little old, but I am putting her on a made to move body, so you know it's okay because we don't need the body anyway. But I do want the dress, so I'm gonna probably end up washing it in the washing machine. So let's go ahead and reroot her. So let's go to the craft table to give her some hair. Let's go ahead and start rerooting this doll's hair. So her scalp is already painted black, so I did not have to paint her scalp, but if you do use a different color, it's best if you paint the doll's scalp that color because it's going to show through the locks. So I used this crochet thread as the locks because I wanted a thinner locks for my doll. My mini-me, she has a thicker type of yarn, but your needle that you use for rerooting, you just have to use it as big as it is for the size of hair you're using. Usually for the bigger locks, I will use a needle and thread and just pull it through with needle nose pliers, but since this is a thinner type of yarn thread, I'm just going to use my reroot tool and put it on the tip of it, and then go ahead and just go ahead and poke it inside the doll's head. So when it comes to locks with doll's hair, you don't want to put hair in every single plug because you don't want the hair to be too thick, and I like the locks to lay down very nice and flat and pretty. So next I'm going to go ahead and just keep on plugging in every other hole. I start with the perimeter and I do the whole entire perimeter, and then I go in each individual space one by one. So I did not have to put any glue inside the doll's head to hold the locks in place because they stay in place pretty good. I did not put any glue in my mini-me doll, and I've had her for over a year and a half. So the locks do stay in pretty good, but if you like to put glue, just let it dry overnight before you add the made to move body. So let's go ahead and keep rerooting the doll. Okay guys, so this is the doll fully rooted, and I decided to use this type of yarn because I want her to have a sister lock type of look, because my mini-me doll, which is over here, she has thicker locks, which is why in the back I don't have a lot of locks for her in the back. Her back row actually doesn't have any locks at all because I wanted to lay down really nice. That's how I like for the locks to look for the doll. So I really love how this came out, but for her I also rooted it in the back because these are a little thinner. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and put her on a made to move body, and to put her on a made to move body I'm gonna be using this Barbie Looks doll number 12. So let's go ahead and give her a made to move body. Okay, and now she's on a curvy made to move body. So let's go ahead and sit her down in the chair. So now that we have her on the made to move body, I know I'm going to be using this doll a lot, so I am going to switch out her hands. So I do this a lot with the curvy dolls because their hands, they really don't stay good for long, in my opinion. So I like to put the classic Barbie hands on the curvy dolls so they can have hands that's going to not break on me. And I do this with all my dolls that I use a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and switch out her hands as well. Okay, so now she has the classic Barbie hands. So next what we're going to do, we're going to give her hair a little trim. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut her hair all the way, like probably to her tailbone right here with some scissors. Okay, so now I cut her hair so it's at a good length that can work with it. So next what we're going to do is fix her paint, because in her paint right here she's a little chipped in the lip, and in her eyebrow right here she's a little chipped. So we're gonna go ahead and fix that at the craft table. Okay, so for the face up, I'm just gonna take a little bit of this red acrylic paint, put a little bit there. I'm going to put a little bit of brown right here. Then I'm going to also put white so it can make like the perfect color mixed together. Then for her eyebrow, I'm just going to put some little bit of black paint, and then I'm going to get some Mod Podge so it could stay onto her face. Kind of like a sealant so it won't be removed easily. So let's go ahead and do the face up. Once I had the color done and I liked it, I just covered it with a little bit of Mod Podge just to give it some shine so she can have a glossy lip. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and let that dry, and once it dries, it's going to be a nice glossy lip. So next I'm going to go ahead and fix her eyebrow. And to fix her eyebrow, I'm just going to dip the same brush with a little bit of Mod Podge, put the Mod Podge first, and dip it into the black just to fix her eyebrow right here. After I paint the eyebrow on, I use a toothpick just to stroke through the paint to give the eyebrows more of a hair look effect so it can look more natural. So next we're going to go ahead and paint her nails. So I mixed a little bit of pink with Mod Podge, and I just take a toothpick and paint her nails. Okay guys, so this is the final results of my doll's makeover. I put this top on that I made in a previous doll clothing tutorial that I'll link in the description box down below. And her paint is completely dry. I painted her nails, and I added some Barbie shorts to go with the top because I didn't feel like putting the skirt that I made to match this in the video. But if you guys do want to make this top, I will link the video down below. And then I just put these blue Barbie shoes on her. She's so pretty to me. I think I might name her Kyla Kyla. So let me know in the comments if you guys like that name or any names that you guys suggest for her. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at Bougie Doll Life so you can see more pictures of this beautiful doll. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.